What an incredible evening. Thank you. I do want to thank sincerely my business partners and most importantly close friends, Karen and Joe Ferrara, insisted that they cater tonight with my favorite restaurant, Marca. Just want to thank them and their team for the incredible job they've done tonight. Thank you so much, guys. I also want to thank Helen from Weddings by Design. The amount of detail involved in planning a wedding is absolutely unbelievable. It's been 6 months, full-time job, and Helen, thank you so much for all you've done. Just take a look around. It's just incredible. I also want to thank my girlfriend of 31 and a half years. I honestly don't remember signing any marriage license, to be frank with you guys. It kind of struck me when they were talking about a marriage license the other day. But Lynn, when we started on this journey, sweetie, you said 6 months ago, let's just have fun. Let's just have a simple wedding. Let's just celebrate with our friends and just have a simple party. But I'm pretty sure if I look down in front of me here, I see that my daughter has her own logo. You did an incredible job, sweetheart. And my new best friends from England, Anne and Gerard. You know what, I want to take you up on your offer to come over and spend the month of November with you. You know what, we'll get up early, we'll have tea and crumpets. In the afternoon, we'll have tea and biscuits. And maybe at night, we'll get hammered and just walk around the streets of Liverpool and we'll sing, you know, You'll Never Walk Alone. You know, I was going to ask my English friends to stand, but in the interest of personal safety, don't do that. There's lots of Scottish people here tonight. You'll simply become a target. We have not lost a daughter. We have gained an illegal immigrant. I mean, seriously, it's just a matter of time before we're Skyping Shauna in from Liverpool. You know, Sam handed out Halloween candy last year at our house. A bigger kid came dressed as a Canadian immigration officer. He never saw 50 pounds of candy go in his bag so fast in life. We actually sweep the driveway at night for immigration officers before he leaves the house. But Sam, I honestly can't tell you what you mean to me. I really can't. I got nothing. Nothing is... Now, Paris, on the other hand, I know this. She truly felt that you would have been the savior for One Direction. You could have replaced Zayn. Shauna, no matter what words I speak in the next few minutes, honestly, none of them will possibly come close or do justice to what you meant to your mom and I over the last 24 3/4 years. You brought our life so much joy, and I just know that no matter what I say in the next 5 minutes is not going to justify that. And I want you to know how much we love you and what you mean to us. It's just been an incredible day. If somebody asked me, describe your 24-year-old daughter, Shauna James, I would quickly say, without hesitation, big hair, big laugh, and big heart. No question. When she was born, she honestly was just a huge ball of hair. I don't think it was a lot shorter than it was now. The doctor actually had to hold it back while I cut the umbilical cord. That's how. I was walking, she was 2 years old. I was walking at Markville Mall, and somebody said to me, "Is that a wig?" I picked her up and said, "No, look, there's a body attached." Her big laugh, to be frank, has often been described as a medical condition. But you know, it's not. I mean, the only thing medical about it is contagious. But here's the funny thing about her laugh. You could be at a play, and this has happened to me. There's a play, there's 500 people in a room, and this scene is not funny, but somehow, telepathically, the actors are sending something to Shauna that makes it extremely funny, and she is laughing hysterically, the only person out of 500. And that's when I turn to the people next to me and say, I'm really sorry, it's a medical condition. Her heart, I know everyone in this room would feel this way. Shauna has a way of just energizing a room. She has a way of just making you feel better about yourself, leaving you better than when she found you. And it's a gift that she has, and it's just, this energy just seems to touch everybody in a special way. She also gets you to step outside of your comfort zone, doesn't she? You start doing stuff like, what am I doing? She sat beside a guy in a plane on a 7.5-hour flight. She didn't know the guy. The guy ends up telling her at the beginning of the flight when on the tarmac, you know what, these people that clap when a plane lands, that really annoys me. This is so stupid and inane. Sure enough, 7.5 hours later, that dude isn't only clapping, he's doing the wave. Justin Trudeau was at an event that Shauna was at. He was doing one of those typical glad handing, slap you in the back, pretend I like you at 3 seconds of time. Not with Shauna. She had a 15-minute photo shoot with Justin Trudeau. I think his handlers were saying, what's going on here? They're doing it back-to-back and talking about theater. Even at her recent little bridesmaid gig, she got people out of their comfort zone a little bit. She convinced somebody that Leah had won a skinny dipping contest for the most creative way of getting into the water. People were asking Leah about this all night long. Then she convinced a whole crowd of people that her sister Nicolette, who is gorgeous but very shy, was a top jazz Canadian dancer that had won all sorts of awards. Everybody's asking Nicolette to dance all night long. Please show us the move. I just want to hear the laugh just for a minute. Shauna's also very competitive. Always been incredibly competitive. Swim team, soccer team, valedictorian, everything she kind of put her hand to. Dance, competitive dance. Always giving it her best and being very competitive in what she did. As a matter of fact, she jumped into everything with her brother. Her brother convinced her one time to put a hockey helmet on with a mask, and he punched her so hard he actually knocked her out cold. Now that might explain the laugh. You know, as competitive as she is, very high marks. I mean, she aced. She has honors in her nutrition class. I mean, she's incredibly passionate. I mean, she's up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning doing homework all the time. She's an incredibly educated, intelligent individual. But the odd time, she kind of pushes things on pause. She was getting her driver's license with her mother one time. And the lady looks across her and says, would you like to be an organ donor? And Shauna broke out into sweat. She got very disgusted. And Lynn had to explain to her on the way home in the car, she didn't mean right now. Shauna, tell everybody that is a true story. Shauna's also incredibly nostalgic. She's a 60s kid, peace, love, power. She loves to be in the moment. She just loves being in the moment. You can see that when you're with her. Every moment is special, like Justin said earlier tonight. She can make the simplest, most mundane things so special and so precious. She loves the Beatles. She loves I Love Lucy. As a matter of fact, when a lot of people were out clubbing and dancing and doing all the things that all the cool kids do, Shauna would love to be in a big Canadian blanket just watching I Love Lucy's in her bedroom, or maybe with her nana or mom. Very nostalgic girl. She's so nostalgic, she hates birthdays. No, I mean, seriously, she would, and this is an absolute true story. Can you imagine having to talk a 5-year-old off the ledge because she's turning 6? 6 to 7, 7 to 8, I'd be at the edge of her bed. Shauna, honey, it's okay. 7's gonna be good. I mean, 6 was great. But 7, it's gonna be. And by the way, if you didn't turn 6, look at all the things you would have missed. Now you're gonna turn 7, look at all these things we have to look forward to. Maybe get a little bigger, you can beat up your brother. There'll be other things you'll be able to do by yourself. Maybe you can go on a bigger ride at Wonderland. You know, you can move up that. But she honestly cried and got very upset, so I changed my strategy. Yeah, don't listen to Justin. I was there. I changed my strategy. I said, hold on, Shauna. This was maybe when she was a little bit older. I said, sweetheart, if you don't embrace birthdays and you don't embrace the future, how are you ever going to have a little ball of hair of your own? You know, the amount of joy that you give your mom and dad and the kind of stuff that we get to experience, I mean, you know, that's something you get to look forward to in the future. You're going to meet some great, well-rounded guy. Some guy that's going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, and is going to help you become the person that you deserve to be. Is going to help you pursue your dreams. You're going to walk hand in hand through life, and you're going to have an amazing journey together. Mom and I get to watch and be a part of that. See, and I got her attention. She said, oh, yeah. Will this guy be as good looking as you? I said, yeah, probably better. Will this guy be able to, you know, make me laugh the way that you do? I said, I think this guy will probably be funnier than me. She goes, okay, well, do you think this guy will be able to sing and play guitar like you? And I said, not a chance. Sam, you walked on Bly. You caught Shauna's lies. And frankly, her favorite song became I Did It Bly Way. Even Al and I's little gigs, it became Bly Bly Love. Bly the way this and Bly the way that. Sam, I want to say something to you, pal. There might be some people in this room tonight that would say, oh, hold on, they just met a year ago. You know, are they getting married for the right reasons? Is this the real thing? Is this, you know, really what should be happening in Shauna's life? And I want to tell you, pal, from the bottom of my heart, I've never felt more sure about anything. When I see you guys together and I see the love and the attention and the commitment that you've made to my daughter and the person she's become as she started to walk hand in hand through life with you, I want to tell you, pal, you've made Lynn and I incredibly happy, and we could not be more thrilled to call you our son-in-law. Now, Bly the way, just one more thing. Oh, hold on, I got something on my Bly. I'd like to just give my daughter some really personal advice. So if you guys wouldn't mind just talking amongst yourselves for a few minutes while Shauna, maybe Dad's a slow learner. I didn't really understand what unconditional love was until I had children. And I want to tell you something. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, you could have said, done, or become that would have changed one iota the love that I have for you and what you mean to me. Not one thing. And it's just an amazing, amazing thing. And I want you to know that I believe the God that joined you guys together today loves you exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. So can I encourage you to do what my dad told me when I shortly after I got married. He said, you know what, son? Your family becomes Lynn and everything underneath your roof. You make Lynn your number one priority. And as you go on your journey together and you make each other your number one priority, I really encourage you to live your lives free of guilt, free of legalism, knowing that God and everybody in this room is going to be cheering you on every step of the way. I love you, sweetie. I love you, Sam. Congratulations. We couldn't be happier. I have no idea whether it's appropriate, but I'm going to do it anyway because I have the microphone. I want to propose a toast to my gorgeous, gorgeous young lady, Shauna Bly, and her beautiful, incredible, well-rounded, well-balanced husband, Sam Bly, to a life filled with health, happiness, and an amazing journey. Cheers.